I'm going to keep it short and simple and just get straight to the point because I talk a lot. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Revolution Makeup Revolution London palette. This one here. Oh, it's glary. I'm going to use this one here. I really just felt like playing around with makeup today, and I was going to do a get ready with me video, but I just things don't always go according to plan in the morning, and yeah, so it's just going to be like a play around with makeup chit chat type video. If you don't like these videos, you don't have to stay. It's okay. I've got another exciting informative fashion video coming up on another character from another movie, which I'm so excited for you guys to see. But yeah, let's just get into it, I guess. The colours, I want to do like a foxy type thing, like not the eyes. Oh my god, not the eyes, like an actual fox. Like, can you imagine like orange and like red? I don't have red, but like an orange and like smoky type of look, and it's kind of like foxy. Like, am I there yet? I don't. Yeah, I just. This doesn't suit me. That like foxy eye thing, there's so many reasons why I don't like it. But if you have like, you know, you got that natural eye shape, like go for it. But I literally don't have it, so I have to work with what I was born with. So okay, so I've already got my face primer on. I'll do my foundation last, so I just like to start off with my concealer. Oh no, I'll do it my way. I'm gonna do my eyebrows first, which is so odd, but I love doing my eyebrows first. Okay, this is actually quite hard. How do girls do it? I can't talk and like this at the same time. Yeah, so let's talk about style and having one. When I meant this topic, I mean like not fashion, but literally style. That looks good. Yeah. You know, if you have me on Instagram, self promo, it's Hey Bernie. I'll leave it down below. But I feel like with style, it's really heavily involved around aesthetics, and it's difficult. So I was saying, I don't have one style. I never did, and style, and even till now, I still don't have one style. Sorry, I'm just putting on my eyebrow gel, which is the Christian Faye one. I got it from where I do my eyebrows. It's actually really good, and this is my first eyebrow gel I've ever used. Like, really, I don't have one style when it comes to fashion, and like, even till this day I don't. To this day I don't have one style, and like, please girls, raise your hand, even guys, like, or just whatever, any gender, like when it comes to style and fashion, like raise your hand please if you agree with me that like you don't have one style. And I feel like the problem with Instagram, which has been such an issue for me, and if you'd have me on Instagram, you know I cannot keep an aesthetic. And the problem with style comes with a person's personal aesthetic. And I feel like there's this pressure nowadays kind of like finding your aesthetic, because when you kind of see a person have their own style or their own aesthetic, it's like, wow, they really know themselves. They know what clothes they like. It's so them. They have their own visual signature. Oh my god, I look so tired. So like aesthetics and style and everything, like kind of makes you like feel kind of bad, like, oh my god, I don't know my aesthetic, I don't have my own style. But I realize it's kind of, Instagram's kind of fashion-wise been putting people into a box again, and it sucks because it's like these aesthetics, I don't know why I did that. These aesthetic styles are like the ones that draw attention. But I mean, if you like having an aesthetic and it works for you, I'm not showing any hate. I'm kind of being slightly egotistical and just focusing on it from my point of view. But it's just like, when you don't have your own sort of style and you don't have your own sort of aesthetic, it kind of makes you feel like you don't know yourself visually. And it kind of makes you feel like you don't know who you are visually based on your outfits or clothes. I mean, if anyone feels that same way about fashion and style, especially I feel like more recently, like diversity in terms of style on Instagram. And I don't mean like add the person alone, I just mean this, I'm just speaking straight up from style, you know. But yeah, it's been kind of like, even when I was younger, it's like this person like had this particular style, they knew exactly like what they would wear all the time, and I feel like it's great. And especially Instagram, it's been given a limelight, but I feel like for those who don't fit into like a style box, it kind of plays you around sort of a bit. It does make you feel like kind of bad, because it's like, wow, I don't have my own style. But it's just, it's not that I don't have my own one aesthetic or one style, it's like I have many. I'm a chameleon in fashion and style. Like I dress edgy one day, I would dress comfortable the next, sporty, sexy if you want to say, extra feminine, or like really edgy and grungy, and then I can dress like really vintage or very flamboyant. You know, it's like you have all these different styles based on your moods, and I feel like it's not represented enough. And then when you try to do it, it just looks like messy. It's considered messy. And I don't mean if this involves like the general public, but I mean it could be because of brands as well. That's my thesis. Do you think that like having an aesthetic is good? Do you think it's affecting psychologically in any sort of way? Am I just reading too much into this? Do you think it's not even a big deal? I mean, I admire it if you have it, and I like, if you have it, that's totally fine. If you have an aesthetic that you go to, color scheme that you work with, patterns or colors or fabrics that you know works for you, that's like, I'm not downgrading aesthetics, it's amazing. Aesthetics are beautiful, okay? And it's not even out of spite or jealousy, it's just out of curiosity from the outside in. You know, it's like aesthetics are great because it shows you as a visual brand, it shows you who you are visually through your clothes, but it can also just be like, I just end up keep picking the same sort of things as well. Sometimes it could just be on a whim. So, you know, this color here, having more than one style or one look is okay. It's not messy. It's not you don't know who you are. It's not crazy. It's not having an aesthetic is my aesthetic. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a bad thing. Ways to look at it. I mean, I'm thinking as a sole individual, but if you think a brand, like they need to have an aesthetic because it helps them stand out more. It helps their clients be like, oh yeah, I know who that is. Like that makes sense, you know? But because social media is it's a bit of both. It is business as well as pleasure, if you want to say. Oh my god, I match my background. Wow, makeup wands. Why, like, someone like, can we get onto that? Makeup wands? Yes, please. Down below if you have any like influencers or fashion bloggers that you follow who actually don't have a particular style. I learned something new about myself as well, which is crazy, which I find is great. Like when I dressed really bohemian, I was very free in my mindset and just like the way I viewed life. And then when I dressed kind of beachy, I felt really chill. And then when I dressed really edgy, I felt like my toughest self. So I guess maybe you could say like my different styles literally represent parts of me. That makes sense. And yes, I do dress for like my mood, you know. One day, like if I feel like edgy, I'll just edgy. If one day I don't feel like dressing up at all, I won't dress up at all, you know. Arrived. So beautiful. Fitting to an aesthetic and then realizing it's not me, and then you kind of get trapped into this like headspace of, oh my god, maybe I don't know who I am. And you base it all around your fashion and identity, because I feel like there's a connection, because of clothes is your identity. Sometimes clothes is your visual identity of how you are or how your mindset or how you're feeling that day. And the thing I love about fashion is seeing what people are wearing, you know. And I feel like everyone has their own unique style, their own personality. And with like aesthetics, it's kind of taking away that personality away in fashion. And and fashion should be about experimentation and not sticking to one color scheme. Like, let me tell you, I do not have just one color or one print or one pattern in my wardrobe, which is good because that means I'm versatile and you can work around things. But it's also like, if I have a visual identity, like, I don't know what that is, Anyone else have that issue with this? Okay, look, I know. When I close my eyes, it looks ridiculous. But when I open my eyes, you can't notice a thing. I mean, look at that. It's great. I just gotta keep my eyes open the whole time. All the time. Be afraid to branch out and try something different as well, because fashion and style is all about fun. Life's too short to stick to one style, or if you have many and you want to try one for a particular time, do it. And don't let what anyone else says stop you from trying it. Literally almost forgot my eyelashes for a second. Oh my god. I just go like under and then further to the front of my eyelashes, and that's how I kind of get them like this. Yeah. I actually really like this. Oh my, secret for hooded eyes. Try this shape, but just don't close your eyes. It looks ridiculous. But yeah, I like it. I'm gonna do my foundation now, which I use the Maybelline Liquid Dream Mousse. Holy crap. For the video is, if you have an aesthetic and you love it and it's doing great for you, stick with it, but don't be afraid to branch out to different styles once in a while. If you have multiple styles and don't have an aesthetic, don't be afraid. There are plenty of us out there. Don't feel guilty that you have to fit into an aesthetic. Experiment and have fun. I'm still learning to deal with that today. I'm still learning how to adjust to that, because I get so caught up in, oh my god, it looks so pretty, oh my god, everyone loves it, or look how many followers they have, or all that rubbish stuff that literally doesn't matter at all. Like, it's like so ridiculous when I think about it. But focus on yourself and your own style, and if you have many styles, have fun, because guess what? You're a chameleon when it comes to fashion, and that's great. If you want to look edgy, you can look edgy. If you want to look bohemian, you can look bohemian. If you want to look girly, you can look girly. You can be versatile with every single trend. Be a style chameleon. Want to have one aesthetic and you don't know how to? Experiment, find the one that you want, and when you have it, try sticking with it, go further into it. Pinterest is a great example. I use Pinterest so often. There's some blogs and Instagram as well. YouTube videos help. I actually like to look at some images on Google sometimes, or just like styles throughout decades, books on fashion, or people who were fashion icons in the past or now. Like, if you have an aesthetic in mind, research as much as you can about it, and then figure out what part of that aesthetic attracts you and suits you, and then play around with that and see how that goes, Let it define you from being afraid to like branch out to different styles, if that makes sense. Like, don't be afraid to experiment, because it's fun, Okay, so let me know, like, what's your style, if you think you have one. If you don't have one, let me know. What's kind of your style chameleon? I love that. Can we use that term? I love that. If you're a style chameleon, what kind of styles do you notice that you wear often, or that you have a rotation or like repeat of? Who's your style icons, if you have any? Is there a favorite decade? Is there a music or film that you listen to that helps you get inspiration? Like, where does your inspiration come from? Mine's everywhere. Like, it can be from nature, it can be from social media, it can be from videos, food, colors, paintings. Like, my current style that I like is like huge inspiration from paintings and art, and just art and literature in general. I'm a glow, even though it's winter right now and I'm freezing my butt off. I say keep blending and it'll just like look really nice and smooth. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. My powder and just try to calm it down. because my god, I went overboard with the orange. You can actually see it quite well. I just checked. You know how I said I wanted to go for that warmy, foxy type of look? I went a bit overboard with it. Yay! I mean, I thought it'd be more orange, to be honest. I guess. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would love to see you guys more often in my channel because I'm revamping and rebranding and posting all kind of new cool fashion girly stuff. And yeah, I'd love for you guys to stick around. So if you do, give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow my social media links if you want to. If I'm interesting enough in your life to be added to your timeline. I want to discuss the issue and everything about what's happening. I have supported links down below with different methods, donating, learning, sharing, educating, all that kind of stuff. I think it's really important, specifically in this time frame. It's ridiculous that it's still an issue, but you know, crazy time. Crazy. Let me remind you, it's only June, guys. We're halfway through the year. We did it. So there's that. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you next time.